Howdy, Diva. I'm glad you could join me today. I wanted to talk to you about a particular project I've been working on.
A project, you say? What do you got?
Well, I've seen a lot of Minecraft content on YouTube, and I've also seen a lot of podcasts, but I haven't seen a full in-game Minecraft podcast before.
You know, we do have an entire SMP full of wonderful people that I'm sure would love to be a part of a podcast.
See, you've always got great ideas. As a matter of fact, what if you were my co-host on said podcast?
You want me to be your co-host on a podcast based here in StrayLands SMP in this very saloon made to look like a podcast set?
Yes.
And you don't have a specific date or time frame in which this will happen, but everyone can expect the uploads to be on the official StrayLands YouTube channel?
Yes.
And if anyone wants to find the channel, they can go down to the description below and subscribe right now?
Yes.
And you are gonna give me all your diamonds?
No.
Dang it, well, I thought I'd at least try.
You almost got me, Diva. Anyway, yeah, we'll call it StrayCast, and everyone can listen to over an hour of rambling from you and I with special guests from all around Minecraft.
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
Great.
So about those diamonds.
No.
Oh, come on.
StrayCast, a Minecraft podcast coming soon. Three hours later, I have finally located a mangrove swamp. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. So I have been searching for this for quite a while. I was doing a stream, specifically searching for mangrove swamps and just kind of the new biomes in general. And I could not find one for the longest time. But I finally found one. This is 7,000 blocks away from my base. I guess it's more like 6,000 blocks away, but still very far away from my base. So we did end up removing the world border, and as you can see, this is why we did it, so that we can share the same world but be able to generate the new structures within the same world. So now that I've found this stupid swamp, I need to get some slime balls, and then I'm going to breed some frogs. Now, I know that I can do this in a normal swamp. I discovered that during the stream. However, I really would like to get some of the resources from here, such as the new wood, you know, maybe some saplings from it. And there also happen to be frogs here as well. Look at them. Look at how derpy these stupid frogs are. But, nevertheless, I love them. They are, they might just be my new favorite mob, easily. These guys are hecking awesome. We found some frogs, we found the swamp, I'm excited. So on top of my priority list is making a fancy nether portal, which I will be doing with DeadDiiva pretty much right after I'm done collecting some stuff here in the swamp. What is this? Is this a lightsaber? Can I pick this up? Mangrove propagule. Oh, is this just the... Oh, it's like a seed. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, well, cool. But yes, so I will be doing the nether portal build pretty much right away. So you guys will only see the replay of that because I've already done it, actually. I'm breaking the fourth wall. I already did the build, but I'm going to be showing you guys after it's done. So if you guys saw my stream, you may have seen it already. But it's pretty much the main point of this episode, so I just wanted to kind of show off that I did find one of these. We are currently on 1.19 now, and yeah, we're gonna get into some shenanigans with the new blocks and things. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here is the nether portal build.
Oh snap, another Minecraft build commentary with your boy, DevenLikesCats. Welcome back, everyone, to this exquisite segment that I'm sure you all love so much. So this nether portal build actually took us like about an hour to do in the game, but it took me maybe 20 minutes to make in creative, and then of course we just use Lightmeta to, you know, replicate it here on the server. And I kind of wanted to go for like a jungle temple theme. I mean, I'll explain it after all these clips, but I wanted to go with like a theme that we could replicate easily throughout the entire jungle, because we want to make a lot of these ruins so that it's not just us in, you know, the trees and then the ground is just normal flat completely. So we've actually been doing a lot of decorating and a lot of fancy, things down here with the ruins and the ponds and such. DeadDiiva actually put in a pond that I did not actually show in this build. I don't think I did. I may have, and if I did, then oops. But I don't think that I did. So yes, we built this to kind of replicate what we wish to see in the nether portal, the broken nether portal, because of course they make them just a big clunk of netherite, of netherrack, and then on top of it's the nether portal. But of course I prefer the more ruins look to what we actually built here. So again, we used some moss blocks here to kind of decorate the bottom, make it look snazzy. We wanted to make it look cool. Also, the portal just got lit, so in case you guys were wondering what that was going to look like, there you go. This is the official look of the nether portal. We basically were just doing some lighting tricks, and we added some more things on the ground, like some crimson roots, some warped stem, or warped vines. I don't really know the names of all that stuff, but we added a bunch of things. We added some fungus down there, and eventually right here I'm going to make a little path coming out of it, just made out of netherrack. So we just wanted to make it look like the nether was reaching out to grab your cute little hand and be like, come here buddy, it's okay, you can come in here, and then you're in a hellish landscape where you'll die every time. But yeah, that's basically the build. We had a few more little touches here and there on the bottom, and that is the Ruins Nether Portal build. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build, and bye.
And ba-boom! Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments. I would love to hear. Yeah, we worked pretty hard on this. I think it came out really nicely. So I didn't know that these actually spread. I think that's from those, right? Or is it the fungus? I'm not sure what this little blue plant is, but I think it might come from these. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. So we tried to make this area look nice and magical. We have the ruins, which is absolutely massive. I was gonna do a smaller build, like smaller portion, but I thought that would kind of be boring if it were just a small portal, with some ruins around it. I thought it wouldn't make that much, it wouldn't be interesting enough, I don't think. So we did make it freaking huge, as you can see. And if you guys did not see the VOD from this, we did this live on DeadDiiva's stream, so go ahead and follow her on Twitch. That is where we actually ended up building this. We were talking about all sorts of super cool things, like, I don't know, Hatching Pete, if you've ever seen that movie. Yeah, we were talking about some cool things. And yeah, so I encourage you guys to not only check out DeadDiiva in the description, but everybody as well. I really do think that this area down here is coming together really nicely. I'm actually super pleased with the way that it has it's really formed. Over the past couple weeks we've been working really hard to keep this area sort of magical, and we want it to stay sort of like a natural build, so we're trying to keep it as natural as possible. We got the bamboo as a part of the jungle, we got some vines on all of our things, and I think overall the build itself is kind of like, it looks like it was meant to be here. That's kind of what we were going for, is the sort of the jungle temple kind of vibe. But I do really hope you guys like this this design that I made. It didn't take me too long to come up with it, so I won't be too upset. If you guys have any constructive criticism to give us, honestly, we'll take it. Now that that's out of the way, I have some devious plans. I have intent on pranking our good friend PutnamPig. Now you might be saying to yourself,
Devin, Putnam does not deserve to be pranked. Putnam is a kind-hearted, loving pig.
And you'd be right. Putnam is a kind-hearted, loving pig. However, Putnam has placed himself in the corner of the map thinking that nobody's gonna mess with him. Well, that changes today. Now, the only unfortunate thing is Putnam's online, but with what we're gonna do, I think we can get away with it. So I have a long haul prank to play on Putnam. And the thing is, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is, because I don't want Putnam to watch this video and to know how he's being pranked. And I think it'll get into his head, because I'm not just gonna say I'm gonna prank him and then not prank. I am gonna prank him. There is a prank that is going to be had, but whether or not he notices it is the real funny thing. So this is Putnam's beautiful base. He doesn't have any builds here yet, but that's because he was waiting for 1.19 to come out, which, as you guys know, it's out. So now Putnam is going to hopefully be building something super cool and epic somewhere over here in this direction. Okay, you know what? Actually, I've changed my mind. Here's a better idea. Putnam, if you were watching this video right now, skip to the timestamp on the screen right now. That way you don't spoil the prank for yourself. I don't want to just, you know, make you roll into the prank and then ruin the surprise for yourself. So PutnamPig, if you were watching this video, I want you to skip to that timestamp that's on the screen right now. All right, guys, now that Putnam is gone, we're going to do a time prank. It is going to be gradual. So as you can see behind me, there is an ocean. There is an ocean with lots and lots of coral. And I want to slowly start creeping the coral and the ocean up onto Putnam's area here. Because Putnam only lives here because he is trying to avoid rain. He's in the desert because he doesn't want to deal with any rain. So we're going to try and bring the ocean closer and closer to him ever so slightly. So I've got my Silk Touch pick, and we're basically just gonna go grab a whole bunch of coral, and we're gonna just kind of creep it just barely on the outlines, just barely on the edge for now. And then over time, I will slowly creep the coral up, 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 and over onto his area. For now, we're just going to collect some coral and start creeping it towards his base. So let's get to it. You know, I did that transition as if I could use replay mod to show me breaking this, but since we're on a new version, and I mean a freshly new version, today is June 7th as I'm recording this, we can't use replay mod, unfortunately. So, you'll just have to trust me. Alright, you know what? I think that'll just about do. So we put one down here, we put one here, here, and here. So you can kind of see what I'm going for. It's kind of like the coral is creeping off of the ocean floor and up towards Putnam's base. Honestly, I don't think it's that, like, even if he observes it really hard, I don't think it's that noticeable. Other than the blocks that are reaching towards the top, if he were just like running through here and just kind of glimpse down, I feel like he wouldn't notice it too well. So we're gonna kind of just play this prank on him over the course of, I don't know, maybe maybe we'll just do it until it's super obvious. So I also had the thought, what if we dug a tunnel underneath here that went into this little pond right here, right? And then we have them, the coral, creeping through the tunnel into this open little lake right here. Wouldn't it be so funny if all of a sudden this lake had a ton of coral in it? So you can see right here, I was actually joking around with Putnam, kind of trying to gauge how he would feel about this this prank, because I didn't want to just do it and then he is super upset about it. So I was just placing some coral right here, and I was like, better be careful, the ocean's creeping up on you. And he said, in his words, well, the ocean is beautiful. So you know what? I'm taking that as confirmation that he's okay with me completely revamping this entire lake into a giant coral pond with some sort of giant coral monster right in the center. Now, I will, of course, instigate to make sure he doesn't have any plans for this area, because I don't want to accidentally ruin any base plan ideas. So I will make sure that it's okay and check with him to see if he's got any plans for there. And if he does, then we'll just have to reschedule the prank. But I'm pretty sure that Putnam does not have any base ideas for that yet. And in case he does, we can always work around it. Speak of the pig himself.
After having several more adventures with Putnam and a frog, going to a mansion with Middleist and DeadDiiva and dying several times, DeadDiiva and I finally got some allays in our base, and we're now headed back
to the... I don't know where we go from here. I have no idea. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of StrayLands. I know it's been a while since I uploaded. I actually missed my original upload date, so I apologize for that. I've been doing a lot of cool things with a lot of friends, so it's been very busy. It's been a very busy and hectic last 2 weeks for me. So I was scrambling to get this episode together, and I was unfortunately a bit late. So I apologize for that. I'm trying to keep my schedule of every Saturday, but unfortunately, things get rough, things get rocky, and it gets difficult to, actually get on here and edit and record and do things like that sometimes. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a shorter one for those exact reasons. We actually did a lot of things, but there wasn't many content opportunities within all of those things. But yes, so I will do my best to actually, hit my mark and make my way towards the actual dates I say I'm going to upload. Again, I do apologize for being late. That was not my intent at all. With that out of the way, I just wanted to say that I think our base is coming along really nicely. We have been working really hard to make sure that we do at least one thing every time I get on here, because I don't want to end up with a base that's just solidified the exact same way. I want to at least change the environment at least a small way every video. So, we did the ruins and we did the nether portal. We got a lot of things done here, on and off video. So I hope that it's enough for you guys. I really do. I'm trying really hard to make, the best possible content that I can make. So without further talk from me, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next episode of StrayLands or the next video, whatever it may be. Until then, bye.